As the United States enters 2026, major attention has turned toward how the government plans to address the ongoing challenge of drug trafficking across the Americas. In recent comments, President Donald Trump signaled that his administration is considering expanding its approach beyond maritime operations into new areas of enforcement. During a television interview, the president said the U.S. has significantly reduced the flow of illegal drugs entering the country by sea. According to his statement, maritime operations have disrupted a large portion of trafficking activity that previously relied on ocean routes. He added that the next phase of efforts would involve targeting drug networks operating on land. These remarks follow months of USS activity focused on intercepting suspected drug shipments at sea. Officials have said these operations were designed to reduce the movement of illegal substances toward the United States and weaken the financial strength of large trafficking organizations. The president also commented on the broader influence of criminal networks in parts of Latin America, suggesting that these groups have gained strong control over certain regions. His statements were framed as part of a wider effort to protect public safety and limit the harmful impact of narcotics on communities. Just days before these remarks, the U.S. military confirmed it had carried out a major operation in Venezuela that resulted in the arrest of the country's leader, Nicolás Maduro. U.S. officials said this action was linked to long-standing allegations involving criminal activity. Venezuelan authorities and international observers are still assessing the political and legal implications of that development. Together, these events mark a period of heightened attention on U.S. foreign policy and regional security. While many details remain unclear, the comments suggest that the administration is considering a more assertive approach to countering organized crime networks that operate across borders. However, any expansion of USS activity into other countries raises important questions. International law generally requires cooperation or consent from other governments when foreign operations take place within their borders. Leaders in countries like Mexico have previously stated that their sovereignty must be respected and that cooperation should occur through diplomatic and legal channels. Experts say this highlights the complexity of dealing with transnational crime. Drug trafficking is not only a law enforcement issue but also an economic and social one. Many regions affected by these networks face challenges such as poverty, limited opportunity, and weak institutions, which can allow illegal activity to take root. For that reason, many analysts believe that long-term solutions require a mix of enforcement, economic development, judicial reform, and international cooperation. From a financial perspective, drug trafficking has far-reaching consequences. It fuels underground economies, distorts markets, and places heavy costs on public health systems and law enforcement. Reducing these flows can have positive effects, but the methods used to achieve that goal also matter for stability and diplomatic relations. Markets and investors are also watching developments closely. Political and security shifts in major regions can influence energy prices, trade routes, and investor confidence. Any escalation or prolonged uncertainty in Latin America could affect global markets, particularly in sectors tied to commodities and regional trade. So far, the administration has not released detailed plans outlining how land-based efforts would work or where they would take place. Officials have not specified timelines, locations, or the legal framework for any future actions. What is clear is that the issue of drug trafficking remains a major policy priority. For U.S. leaders, it represents a challenge that affects public health, national security, and international relations. For countries in the region, it affects economic development, governance, and public safety. As discussions continue, many observers emphasize the importance of transparency and cooperation. Clear communication between governments and respect for international norms will play a key role in determining how this situation evolves. For now, the world is watching closely as the United States signals possible changes in how it addresses one of the most complex issues facing the region. The coming weeks are likely to bring more information as officials clarify their plans and as international partners respond.